Hey everyone, it's Gloria Hester here, and I decided today to go into a little bit of a deeper talk about the Purusharthas and how you can really start to implement more of this into your life, particularly this week. This video is happening to land on a Monday, so you might want to start it today, or you might want to give it some more introspective thought and wait and start another day. With the Purusharthas are the needs of your soul. So I know some of you guys are just starting to join in. Thank you so much for joining. And hey, you guys. So I'll stick with the Purusharthas, the needs of your soul, so that you can really start to implement this pretty quickly in your own life. So from a yogic perspective, our souls have four basic needs. One of those needs is spiritual liberation or freedom, so it's called moksha. And to me, that's just being able to really let your authenticity shine. That's one thing. Spiritual liberation, really, if you think of it when you were a little kid, you probably didn't have a lot of filters. And so doing your best to get back to that authentic self, to me, is a part of spiritual liberation or moksha or freedom. So that's the first one. The next one is dharma, which is your soul's mission. It's literally why you were born onto the planet at a given time. So there's something that you're really excellent at that brings you joy, that you're here to do. And if you can find that, it will serve not only you, but everyone else. Some of the ways you can know what your life purpose is you can start to do a little bit of contemplative work and ask yourself, what do I love to do? What brings me joy? What do others ask me for help with? So if it's something that others naturally think you're really good at and they ask you for help with that, that's a really good sign that it's part of your gifting. Most of the time, things that come to us very innately, we do tend to overlook those because they are easy for us. So just take a minute and get a journal and think about some of the things that people ask you for help with, and also things that bring you joy. Those usually are lining up very closely with part of what you're here to do. And so that's your dharma. That's another part of your soul's mission to feel fulfilled, is your dharma. So the third one is artha, and artha, that's actually the material possessions that we would need in order to fulfill our mission. So it's not just about accumulating a lot of things. It's really about the things that are part of our soul's blueprint, the material possessions that we need in order to fulfill our mission. The reason these matter is because each one of these four areas, we might spend a little bit too much time in one of the areas while we are completely neglecting another area. So the fourth area is kama, and that means pleasure. And so you literally want to ask yourself if your pleasures are moving you toward your goal or if they're moving you away from your goal. So take a little introspective time and look at that. Do the things that you currently do that bring you pleasure, are they serving your higher purpose, or are they actually taking you away from that? So those are the Purusharthas, the four needs of your soul. And you really want to take some time and ask yourself, am I focusing on one too much, and is there one that I'm neglecting? So what you can do this week is you can pick one of those areas that you want to focus on. If one of them sounds like fun, that you just want to give more time to that, if you realize that maybe you've been working too hard and you need to actually go have some fun adventures, then focus on that for the week. If you realize that maybe you've been slacking and you need to focus more on providing yourself with the material possessions that you need so that you can fulfill your mission, then you might want to focus on that for the week. What I would suggest you do is that you get a buddy or a partner who you can go over these with, and you can both agree to do it, and then you can let them know what your plan is so that they can hold you accountable. A friend of mine was just saying to me, she's like, yeah, don't negotiate with yourself. So I know firsthand that anything that we're not used to doing, we can have really good intentions, but then we'll kind of let ourselves off the hook with it. So you want to make sure that you, once you set the intention, that you let someone know what it is, what your intention is, and what you plan on doing for this week. In one of those 4 areas, I would pick just one and really focus on giving that area some time. And so get an accountability partner to do that with you so that you'll stick to it, and don't negotiate with yourself. Once you've said it, go ahead and do it, because your paradigm will say, oh, that's not a good idea. Over the next couple of days, your set point will just say, no, it'll seem like a really good reason that you don't want to do it, but don't let yourself off the hook. Go ahead and do it anyway, because that is actually how we all grow and change. Our spirit is really expansive, and the human part of us is the part of us that will want to stay more contracted. So just recognize that and have compassion with yourself. You can laugh about it, but go ahead and do the thing that it is that you want to do. Go ahead and do it anyway so that you can evolve, because I really do believe that whatever it is that brings you joy, that's imbalanced with the 4 Purusharthas, is also going to really make the life experience of others around you better as well, not just yours, but those around you. So I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining this Facebook Live, and feel free to leave a comment if you want to share which Purushartha you're going to work with this week. I would love to hear it. So have a wonderful day. See you soon.